This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Thursday, July 25th, 2024. We are located at 723 South Bronson Ave, Los Angeles, California, 90005. We're performing a video sewer line inspection through a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer cleanout located on the left-hand side of the walkway. We're just going to go ahead and wipe our camera lens. This is our 4-inch ABS cleanout here. This is the front of the property, and this is the walkway to the front door. We're just going to place our camera head at the top of the cleanout here and zero out our camera head at the top and begin our video inspection. So we're just going to drop down. We are in black ABS sewer line, so we're just going to continue to push out, and that joint there seemed to be in fair maintainable condition. We're going to pause here for a moment.
Sorry, you continue, you can show me.
Okay, we are still in black ABS plastic here, and this joint, a little bit of an offset there, but it's still in fair maintainable condition. Just wasn't seated properly, so we're just going to continue to push out. And you can see here we transition to vitreous clay, and you can see we do have an offset there in our vitreous clay, so we're just going to pull back a little bit, and you can see there is the lip, and you can see the neoprene band is exposed there. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. So we're going to just continue to pull back, and we're going to place a skid ball on the top of our camera head, and that will help us get open over this offset here. So we're just going to pull back. Okay, we did go ahead and place a skid ball on our camera head here. So we're just going to zero out at the top of the clean out. And we're just going to begin to take a good look at it again. And we did drop into black ABS. You could see there we did have a little bit of root intrusion at the bottom of that clean out there. And that is coming in from the side. So we're just going to continue to push out. We'll take a good look at that on our way back. And we are in black ABS plastic. This is our sewer line. So we're just going to continue to push out. And this is where we transition from black plastic to vitreous clay. So we're just gonna pull back right here for a little bit. We're gonna pause here for a moment. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and try to get up and over and through this offset, but you can see here that the rubber band that holds the two pipes together has been pulled into the pipe there. So when we push in a little bit, you can see that the band has come up and out of the bottom of the pipe there. So we're going to pause here for a moment and we're going to pause our mic here for a moment and try to get up and over this. Okay, we did go ahead and get up and over that offset there. So we're just going to continue to try to push out. Wait.
Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We did mark it with the red flag at approximately 3 foot 9 inches deep, just in the grass on the left-hand side of the walkway as you approach the front door. And again, so what we're going to do is we're just going to pause the mic here and attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And then from there, we can take a good look on the way back. So again, we're going to pause our mic here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull back. And again, we're just going to pull back, and we're going to attempt to just take the skid ball off the top of our large camera, and we're going to attempt to push out. If not, we'll switch over to a smaller camera and see if we can possibly get up and over that area. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. Okay, again, we just went ahead and removed our skid ball. We're just going to push out, and again, it's just attempt to push out and get past the large offset, and as well as there's a root intrusion as well. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. So again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back just a little bit. Is there a way to run into water?
Yeah, I can. There's that.
Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are out in the middle of our street. So we're just going to pull back slowly. And we're going to pull back, and we're going to pull back to our saddle area.
Should I turn the water on?
And as we pull back, this is our saddle here. This is our city sewer tie-in area here. Again, we made a little bit of a turn. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. This is our saddle area here. So again, we'll continue to pull back. See, you got a little bit of root intrusion there. A little bit of residual water. So again, we'll just continue to pull back slowly. You can see that the roots are bedded down onto what appears to be vitreous clay sewer piping. Again, a little more root intrusion there. And push in just a little bit. And we'll continue to pull back slowly. Take a good look as we pull back. Again, a little more roots coming into those joints. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. Yeah, a little bit of offset there, but nothing major. Yeah. Again, a little more roots coming in that joint as well. And we'll just continue to pull back slowly. You get a little more offset there. We'll continue to pull back. And again, that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint as well. Again, we do have several root intrusions coming in through some of the joints. And again, in this area here, you can see we have a larger root intrusion in that area. Larger obstruction, larger root intrusion. And we got a little more debris on our camera lens. And that's just from the obstruction there. You can see that there's a large root intrusion. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we did place a flag in the front yard on the left-hand side in the grass. In this area here, we would recommend possibly having the line excavated in this area, make a repair in that area. So again, as we continue to pull back, you can see that the neoprene band in this area here had been pulled through. So this area as well would be repaired.
I'll show you where.
Okay, again, as we continue to pull back, we could see that what appeared to be a neoprene band that had pulled through, which it turns out to be a plug. It actually turns out to be the plug for the clean out for the sewer pipe. There's a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out that we're running the camera through, and that is actually the plug that had fell through and somehow got pushed through and got stuck up in the line. So again, that's actually the plug. We do have the other piece here on hand. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back, and again, as we pull back, you can see we have a large root intrusion there. And as we pull back, we transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. So what we'll do is we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and marked this area as well with the red flag, and this is just in the grass on the front yard, just on the left-hand side of the walkway. And as we pull back, we transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. So I'll make a little bit of a turn. This area here, you can see I have a large root finger there coming in.
That's just from that thing. It probably fell in there.
Oh, it's like look at a big root finger. Yeah, it's just a piece of which appears to be like an ice plant or water plant that had broken down and fell into the hole. So again, I'm just going to pull back.
Which I pushed it out.
So again, we'll continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.